Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to some more Thrones of Britannia. If you've missed the first episode where I explain a lot of the stuff to do with this mini let's play, then make sure to go back and check it out. The link will be down below in the description to the entire playlist, and you can check out this episode and also the next one, which will be uploaded very soon. These episodes will still be very much kind of the highlights of my campaign. However, due to time restrictions, they will be a lot looser, but I'll try and make sure I get as much gameplay in as possible so you guys can see me at least make some ground against Mercia. So last episode, we went ahead and defeated their heir to the throne and killed him in battle, which was a mighty feat. However, that angered Mercia, them being one of the strongest factions in the game, and they have sent 60 units plus more main reinforcements slowly coming in to try and silence us. However, us managing to defeat the heir has allowed the Welsh to actually build up and push out and take a few villages on the surrounding areas. So I think making an alliance with them would be a great way to help kind of give me a little bit more strength against the Mercian crown, and you know, seeing allies of my enemies will also be good. I think securing this with a marriage would be great, so I'll marry this this marriage to my heir right here. You can see him right there. He is my heir to be, I believe, and we'll try and obtain a military alliance through this, along with also military access. It seems sufficient, so we will do that. And nice, we now have a military ally with the forces down there. They are actually allied with me as well, obviously. And is there any other of the Welsh which we could maybe get in? Maybe down here in the south, we could encourage these guys to help us out. They would not do that, which is absolutely fine. I mean, it's understandable. It's not like we're close to each other whatsoever. As well as that, one of their forces has led their way out to raid me, basically outside of Chester, and I don't think we can let this stand. Our general with his 190-man bodyguard is out for blood, and I think we're going to try and kill this army right here. We're going to fight this battle, jump straight in, because if we can do a killing blow against this army right now, that's going to dramatically affect their manpower. So let's jump into the battle. Okay, so let's jump straight into this battle. As we can see, their commander does have 5 governorship, but he is not a commander. He is a governor. So this should not be a difficult fight whatsoever. Our men and our general are ready for battle. The enemy have formed up nicely on the hill, and they've actually put their general in the center of their ranks. And that is something I cannot deny. I cannot let him do that and not challenge it myself. So we will move our general into the front ranks and push ourselves into missile range. Also, because they were raiding, they're actually exhausted, which is great news. They are forming shield wall though, and that is going to be a deadly thing to break, but I believe our chargers will be able to achieve it. The battle lines have fully clashed now. Our archer fire is going overhead, and our general's presence in the front line is ferocious. He is sending back the Mercian scum back to whence they came. We'll reinforce that right now to help out. Our Huskels are proving their worth, just slicing through the lightly armoured infantry on this left flank. These spearmen do not stand a chance. They will give no mercy and no quarter. And I know our general will just continue to cut through their men. Their general only has 100 troops left in his unit, as he is not as good as us, and with our elite swordsmen, it is only a matter of time until we break their battle lines and send them running from the field. So let's keep on moving on. This army was just no match for us whatsoever. Their general is making an admirable last stand, however, I don't feel like it will be for much longer. We have surrounded them with Huskels, as well as my own general unit, who is just a mighty man, standing upon the battlefield, ready to kill anyone who comes in their way. And there you go, he was slain, I like to think, by my own general's hand. The Huskels, definitely helped out there as well. The victory will be claimed this day, and we didn't even lose too many men, which is a must considering the large numbers we are fighting against. You know, we're doing a good divide and conquer right here, and that will hopefully cause us victory in the war. As you can see, our Huskels just doing an amazing job right there. 252 kills, even our swordsmen as well, well over 200 kills, managing to devastate this army. And we took barely any losses as well, which was really nice. The extra 13% replenishment, I think, is a must during this, and their general does flee for his life, killing him in battle, which is great. We also level up our army as well. Basically, the more we focus on our army, the more battles we win, the better rewards we get through upkeep and replenishment, and obviously vice versa. You know, the more we inflict against the Anglo-Saxons, the less people like me, and that hurts me, so on and so on. We're going to make sure we just wipe out this army, as I want to make sure it doesn't rise again, and then we will retreat back to our capital, I think, and hopefully try and get some replenishment in, so that we don't have to worry about their other armies coming in. Also, we leveled our general up to level 9, so we'll go ahead and pick that up.
Let's go.
Yeah, they definitely do not like me. We'll stick this up. We'll stick him up to 10. That gives us huge bonuses to his bodyguard, and also makes him have 200 people in his body, and also gives him another ability as well to use in battle, which will be very, very useful. So let's retreat back. We can't force march or anything, but we can make our way back to the capital nonetheless. War has come. The Mercian generals have decided to try and take us out at Chester after that defeat. However, we will not allow them to go so easily, and our forces are ready and armed to defend the castle. Unfortunately, the actual garrison itself is pretty useless. However, we will man the walls and prepare for their siege towers. My men are on the walls and ready to give their lives to defend this city. So in Thrones of Britannia, each of the walled cities are custom, so you're never going to run across the same one twice unless you fight in the same place twice, which I think is a really nice addition, as it adds a lot of depth to the gameplay, especially now that there are a lot of smaller cities, or I guess towns outside of the cities themselves, and they do feel very big as well. So there's a lot of gameplay, a lot of positions where you can attack from multiple directions, and I feel like sieges will be very exciting once again. And I feel like when you do siege a province, you see the siege escalation very, very quickly and can simply break down walls without too much trouble. So let's get ready to take the soldiers and the siege towers on the wall. My men are ready to give their lives. Here they come. Their siege towers are at the wall, and it's going to be up to my men to keep them at bay. Let's make sure we give that attack order, ready to defeat them, so they can slay them. Obviously, they have to be very careful. We also have a really nice shield wall set up at the gate for once that goes down. However, we will keep this line. There are 2 enemy armies making their way in, and it's going to be a hard fight. I'm hoping, though, on this left flank, our Huskills can just rip these guys apart. They are just spearmen as well, so I'm really hoping they can just take these guys down. We have some archer support as well coming in, which will be much needed. Where are you guys going? Please turn around and kill these guys. Perfect. Let's do this. The wall fighting has been ferocious, and my Huskills have done their best. However, my men on the right side are starting to falter. I still have a few swords up there, fighting bravely, but a couple of their soldiers are breaking forward, and the fighting in the streets has now begun. We've managed to reclaim the walls thanks to the mighty push by our governor. He has led the reclamation of the walls and a couple of extra men, and that has managed to create a huge rout on the wall, as well as pushing them back from the field. Victory might still be at hand. We managed to outlast the siege, holding them on the walls and causing a tremendous amount of casualties to both their forces. They came with over 4,000 troops, and they are leaving with just simply 1,500. Pretty much the same amount of men, even though we were outnumbered 2-1. We'll definitely take on the brave warriors, because they still have plenty more men left to come and siege us out. But we will reinforce next turn, and we will try and smash the Mercian forces right here. They can keep on approaching my walls. We just need to make sure we lift it and don't let them through. Again, holding them walls is very important. Obviously, if they can create a breach, that is going to hurt us pretty badly.
I am glad.
They have come once again. However, if we can break them here with our general, I think we will send the entire Mercian force back into Mercia and away from our lands, giving us a great opportunity to strike hard and take all their lands. I'm going to fight this off camera because we've already seen a couple battles already this episode, and I don't want to make this series go on for too long. The walls of Chester held. However, we were betrayed by our own Viking brothers. This is one of the problems of playing as Northumbria, is you have to worry about loyalty constantly, and civil war has broken out. They have seen an ample time to try and seize power for themselves, so my kingdom has been torn apart now by civil war, whilst also fighting the Mercian forces. Luckily, we managed to carve down the Mercian armies down to just 30 units, so if we can break their armies now, kill their king, we can then deal with this civil war and continue on the pressure southwards. Mercia will be amassing a lot of troops now. However, we have bought ourselves some time, so we will be sending back armies home to try and take care of these rebellions before they can rise in number. We will also be trying to smash these armies, but that'll be for next episode. So make sure to drop a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Let me know down below in the comments if you are enjoying Thrones of Britannia and what you would like to see me do when the game fully comes out. I'm planning on doing a campaign as Wessex, which I think should be a lot of fun, the last kingdom, and we will try and take over and form Great Britain, which should be awesome. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in episode 3.